I've never stopped trying. When I allow my scientist mind to ponder this peculiar phenomenon that is my life, I admit I am intrigued. It is that intrigue that saves me from a despair that would banish me to this hell forever. It's been some time now since I've summoned the powers of this swamp for my own use, and today, I have discovered my reward. Is it possible? My human sight is returning. Who I am. It is what I am. I was once a man. I know the evil men do. Do not bring your evil here. I warn you. Beware the wrath of Swamp Thing.
Finish up. I want to get out of here.
Mr. Bush ain't gonna be in home until dark.
I said I want to get out of here.
Let go of me, Burl. Let go of me. I'm getting kind of tired of you beating up on me just because I'm your little brother.
You better get a move on, otherwise you're going to be my dead little brother.
You kill me, who's going to help you avenge our brother's death?
Zach ain't dead. He quit saying he's dead.
Well, he might as well be. All he can do is lie around and drool.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Nobody's buried you yet. Come on.
Why don't you show yourself?
How would that make a difference?
Well, you're just a voice to me.
A voice is all I can ever be to you.
Thanks.
I told you the guilty would receive a fair verdict.
So you did. There's only one thing I'm puzzled about, though. You said Arcane was in this, too. Why didn't the swamp come after him? Is it possible he had a genuine change of heart?
Not really. But I suppose this once he might have been influenced by the better angels of his nature.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Dr. Holland? Please answer me. It's Ann Fisk. I was here a while back.
I remember.
You are Dr. Holland, aren't you? I'm sure it's you. It was something you said to me before I left. It reminded me of a conversation we had years ago when I was in college and I asked a question about ethics and you quoted Abraham Lincoln. I did some research on your whereabouts, but everything led to a dead end. Only one source mentioned a possible explanation, but it was one of those grocery store tabloids, so I didn't pay much attention. It said something about an accident, a fire. Please talk to me. Look, I'm not here to bug you. It's just that, well, I've read everything you've ever written. I tried to make it to every one of your lectures. I'm a fan, what can I say? I'm also a friend, and I want to help.
Anne, I am Alec Holland. Your information is correct. There was a fire. I had been working on a genetic formula that someone else was out to steal. They sabotaged my lab, and I was covered with the formula and flames. And when I finally awoke, I discovered that my wife had been killed by that fire.
I'm sorry. Is that why you live out here in the swamp? To forget?
No. The accident changed me. I'm disfigured. I've become one with the swamp. Some people would call me a monster.
No, you're not a monster. You're just a man who's suffered at the hands of a monster. Who probably goes by the name of Anton Arcane, right?
Yes.
I knew that lecherous jerk would be behind all this. Well, why didn't you go to the police or the newspapers? I mean, your life has been turned upside down and this jerk is still roaming around.
And punishing Arcane will not restore my humanity.
Well, that's a real decent attitude, Doctor, but sometimes a little punishment can work wonders. Have you tried to reverse your condition?
It's been rather hard getting back to the lab. Still, some progress has been made.
Great, what kind?
It's difficult to explain. I've been fused with the swamp's environment, and it's become a source of energy for me. But it seems the less I use the swamp's energy, the more of my human qualities I can recapture.
Wonderful. But maybe we can accelerate the process. We need a lab. Huh. Fortunately, we've got one of the best in the world right here.
You can't go to Arcane.
Why not? He's nuts, but he's smart. And unbelievably vain. He won't even know he's helping us.
He's a dangerous man.
Not really. Mostly he's just horny. And for once, I'll use that to my advantage.
He looks just like I remember. He's all gussied up and mightier than thou. Get this. He's got a woman with him. Looks like his girlfriend.
What a remarkably unique little thought from such a pretty head. Whatever made you consider the possibility of mutating cells to take on different forms?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, Anton, I always thought you were the preeminent scientist in cell alteration theory. I remember reading in a journal that you even developed a formula yourself a few years ago before your work was sabotaged by jealous competitors. Oh, I know it's something that pains you to talk about, but once I learned the truth, it helped me to understand you so much better.
Yeah, it was a heinous crime. I lost countless years of research, nearly my mind. It's taken me a long time to feel like a scientist. To feel like a man again.
But if we were to join forces on this project and succeed in developing this procedure, think of the fame and fortune that would be ours. We could be the toast of the scientific community.
My pulse quickens at the thought of it.
He's all teeth and smiles. But I want to puke when I think what he did to Zach. What kind of revenge is bad enough for a man like that?
Well, from the looks of him, he'd probably go berserk if we just mussed up his hair. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
May I?
Please.
No, I'm so glad you called me. I wasn't sure how you felt about me after what happened the last time you were here.
Oh, you mean with Carter LaRoche?
Yes. He was a bit of a scoundrel. He's also your mentor. I thought you might perhaps hold a grudge against me after exposing his evil ways.
On the contrary, Anton. I owe you for opening my eyes.
What a lovely, lovely pair of eyes.
It suddenly occurred to me that you probably don't hear much music out here. Well, except for maybe the insects.
But they don't know Beethoven.
Well, if they do, I think we have a circus act on our hands. I read in an interview that you listen to classical music in the lab. Moonlight Sonata was your favorite.
Yes.
Dr. Holland, will you dance with me?
I can't. No, I don't want to.
It's all right. You don't have to come out. You can stay where you are. But that doesn't mean we can't dance. You're a wonderful dance partner, Doctor. You haven't stepped on my feet even once. It's good to see you again, Dr. Holland.
That lying, conniving, manipulative tart. Bloody women. She doesn't care about cell mutation or rejuvenation. She just wants to turn that asparagus sprig back into a man. And she wants me to help her do it. Bloody nerve. Can't believe I didn't see through her plan. It's just like something I do.
What are you gonna do about it?
Exactly what she wants. Except when I've finished with that newfangled formula, Dr. Alec Holland will be lucky if he's still a vegetable. Come on. Keys, Graham. You fool.
Evening, Doc. Nice night, ain't it?
Look, I can assure you two gentlemen, I don't know anyone called Zach. And I certainly don't know either of you two.
Well, you wouldn't remember us, because we escaped before we ended up in your lab.
Escaped?
From death row.
Oh, yes, they were part of the little deal you made with the warden, Dr. Arcane. You know, buying death row prisoners for your studies.
Yes, thank you, Graham.
And one of those studies turned Zach into a vegetable. He was better off on death row.
Wait a minute. You're the Caleb brothers. The ones who slaughtered a family of 5 on Thanksgiving. And you're a little upset because a science experiment went slightly awry.
Yeah. We found a little something to make us a little less upset. Got your skinning knife, Matt?
Certainly don't believe I intentionally set out to hurt your dear brother. It wasn't my fault. Someone spoiled the experiment. But if you really want revenge, then killing me won't achieve it. You see, there were others involved.
Who?
Tell me if I hurt you.
I can withstand any amount of pain that involves a rescue from this fate.
Oh my God, look at this. It's almost like magic.
Like laughter. And Beethoven. Perhaps it's the company I'm keeping.
It's all a lie. I didn't have anything to do with your brother. This man alone is responsible for all the evil done to the people in this town.
Oh, my darling, such harsh words. Your favorite collaborator in cell mutation, the man with whom you wish to be the toast of the scientific community?
I never worked with this man. I barely know him.
Well, that ain't the way you two looked at dinner tonight. Of course, if you don't like him so much, maybe you and me could be friends.
Hey! Enough talking. It's time we get on with this.
So, what are you two gentlemen going to do with us? Chop us up, dip us in acid, skin us alive, and throw our bodies in the...
Swamp! He was gonna say swamp. It's his hell on earth, isn't it, Anton?
What you got against the swamp, Mr. Wizard?
Why don't you tell him?
There's nothing to tell. It's a wonderful place. I love it.
Brother, go get something real heavy. We're gonna take our friends here for some fun in their favorite place.
Anne, where are you? I know you're in danger.
I say, could we discuss this? Your brother, Zach.
Here you are, wise guy, and they're just waiting for you. Gators, man-eating cats, and who knows what else, huh?
It's my human side. It's preventing me from knowing what to do.
Gosh, I hate gators.
What the hell was that?
See any gators, Graham? Are you kidding? Why do I have to go first?
Oh, shut up! Keep hopping!
Bloody swamp!
Alec. Your arm. Why?
The swamp has reclaimed me, for now. But being human is not worth losing you. I would rather live as a monster, if that's the choice.
I'll find a cure. We'll find a cure. I promise you.